Yeah, I mean, you can unmute yourself whenever you want, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, like I said earlier, um, I feel like later on he plays specifically against IBDW, and I mean he wins off of that. He calls out like his jump, his platform movement and stuff. But as usual, I'm trying to figure out like how does Zayn like generally play against Fox? Where does he go aggressive? And then how does he convert more off of his openings? That's the kind of stuff I'm trying to figure out. So I really don't know how to fight against this character besides dash back grab. When that stops working, it's over for me. Oh, I have a mechanical keyboard now, so if I misclick on my YouTube commands, don't sue me. Okay, so this was the thing that I saw a lot of before when I was watching his sets. He's pretty down to short hop outside of Fox's instant short hop near range. That makes sense. So he can like. So I guess if you see the Fox coming at you, you want to input fair and fast fall so that you're grounded as soon as possible. And I think that's a part of it that I didn't really understand before. I was just like, oh, okay, you could do a really late fair, or you could do an early fair, but I wouldn't really get why you'd want to do one or the other. Um, and I think you want to just react to what's happening and fast fall in a manner in which you'll hit the fox and get to the ground quicker. That's probably it. As much as it. That's probably how it goes. What was this full hop? I would guess that this is an input error. Not sure. Yeah, I'm really not sure why he full hop fared there. But it wasn't very good. Wave dash down tilt is solid. And then he jumps afterwards. Thinking about why you'd want to jump. But this is an important situation in the matchup. Whether you call out their landing with the down tilt or you call out their dash back with the down tilt, a super serious threat is to just run up and grab afterwards. But Fox can do a lot of things from here too. He can just like run at you with the nair. He could spot dodge. He could jump or something. I think he was reading a full hop or a double jump, and that's why Zayn wanted to short hop here, so he could react accordingly. But he dashes. It's like the option IBDW chose here. I'm gonna say Cody because it's like a lot easier, even though I don't know him like that. But yeah, he chose a super patient option here. I could see it like he thought Zayn would choose something like really committal, and then he was hoping to dash dance grab that. And they play each other all the time, so I could see that being the case where he knows the situation and he was looking for something very specific here. I could see like one of the options Zayn does here is an approaching short hop nair. It's good versus ASDI down and whatever else. And it would probably be a spot dodge, which is a common option after the down tilt. And so I'm thinking IBDW was looking for that nair, and that's why he was dash dancing, ready to grab. But Zayn does like a fair, and fair is a lot harder to grab because it could come out at any time. I think he didn't see it, but then he did see the fair, and it makes sense to start your overshoot approach after the fair. He's so good. He's like runs up and he sees that Zayn's too far and he shields. He's down to full hop here. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Marth's perspective. Whenever I watch like Marth versus Fox, or Marth versus a lot of characters, I think about it from their perspective. Maybe too much. This seems kind of hard to get, like this upper. Okay, so he just nairs there, and he sees him double jump to the platform. This up air is a pretty soft commit, and it worked out. I think that was kind of it. And then this looks like a shield poke. Oh, yeah, Fox's tail. You know, I've heard people talk about that before, where like, you know, one of Fox's secret weaknesses is that his tail is exposed when he's shielding. I know, like, different characters are exposed when they're shielding on the side platforms, like Marth and Sheik, their feet are often exposed, more so Marth. Falco, I don't know. But yeah, with Fox's tail, well, maybe this is something you can do more consistently than I realize. Maybe. Shield grab, sick.
The frame 1 turnaround shield.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, I just realized that.
Like the moment his grab ended, he buffers turnaround and then shield like on the very first frame to make sure he gets shield. Because he's like so aware that IBDW is already going to be laying on that side.
Yeah. Yeah, it's turnaround, it's not dash. It's just turnaround. Shield. Yeah. IBDW's choice to back air here, it might look kind of newbie to the untrained eye, but yeah, like he noted, he's thinking he'll be behind Marth's shield here, or behind Marth in general, and that's okay. But yeah, the turnaround shield is hella good. Huh.
If I were IBDW here and you know, Zain hadn't done anything but shield grab, it would have been like a pretty easy bait spot dodge. Just like, you know, put out the weekend back air first and then buffer a spot dodge moment when they try to grab it.
Oh, is it not shield grabbable? High back air?
No, this definitely is. But I'm saying if he had like dashed away instead, or not done something that was like really good, like this. So if someone's like doing an option that's like, oh, I'm just gonna dash away and punish the bad aerial coming down, then you just spot dodge buffer.
Yeah.
Always a very good option.
Also, I think instead of back airing here, he should just nair, right? Like, nair's better on shield. If he fast falls, he actually can't get shield grabbed if he does the shine correctly.
I would just set to down air if you're gonna use any aerial in this position. Because if Marth doesn't shield, you can just crouch cancel and die.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I was also like confused about that because yeah, he's doing this like super high back air on like a grounded Marth at low percent, right? Like even if that hit, there's a good chance he gets grabbed for that.
Yeah, I think Zain was anticipating a late down air instead of this, but either way, shield grab works. That was really good.
Yeah, the turn around to shield grab. I wouldn't really think to do that. I don't think shield grabbing is the thing I need to get better at. I think it's the other stuff.
The awareness of, oh, he's gonna be like right behind me, come down this, because this height of looking, he's gonna grip this way. And then executing like that very slight turnaround into the shield. That's just like a skill set that not a lot of people have, I think. Yeah,
I would totally not even think to do that. Dude, this kind of stuff happens a lot. Like, Fox, it's probably not Fox, it's just the melee thing. When you have a lot of horizontal momentum, you'll like slide off platforms like fairly easily. It might be more true with fast fallers, not sure.
Yeah, I think it is more true for fast fallers.
Yeah. I mean, he could have up tilted the other way, but I see why he did it this way. Really good DI on his part. I mean, he could have gone for like a re-grab or something, but yeah, up tilted reasonable. Yeah, he didn't expect the slide off, so he's looking for something there. Some crazy awareness stuff is like, if you, as Marth, if you're comboing them and you see that they're going to slide off, you can look to punish the next option. It requires a lot of like awareness, but it's possible. I've seen other top players do it, so after this slide off, be like, oh, okay, he's gonna like fall down, and then dash dance grab, or maybe like forward smash immediately could work. This totally did not work. I think he was like calling out his platform movement. I do like the wave dash forward actually. There's like here, and he's like, okay, let me wave dash forward. If he's like platformy, I can like react. And he was kind of right, and then he was getting like too fancy with his mix up here, I think.
Yeah, I think once he noticed he was going to the platform, like that jump where he walked forward and the wave dash, I think that was really good. But he could have done a lot of things that just right we did here.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to bait him into a shield drop back here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something tricky like that where then the fair ends up working.
But IBDW is too.
Yeah. I'm starting to think. So versus Fox, I'm trying to get a lot better about smash DIing. I'm like actively learning it right now, which is cool.
Right.
Actively is like a strong word, but
like,
yeah.
I played Arius a couple days ago, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I got a single full hop up air or like drill grab conversion on him like a single time.
Jeez.
His defensive play versus Fox is like really good. Like better than any Marth I've played in a long time.
Yeah, I think like all the Marths are better than me at that. Like they're like ready to like. Yeah, I don't. It's like a state of mind. You have to be like ready for that stuff.
Right.
I'm aware of it now, so I'm going for it whenever I get drilled, or even with Shine, it actually makes a big difference, huh?
Yeah, SDIing away so you can't get comboed and stuff, or you can get a shield before you have smash and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Scary.
I need to like 20x exit a lot more because my actions post drill and post shine are like even if my SDI is amazing, it doesn't matter because I'm probably gonna roll and it's not that good.
Oh, I see.
I know like you can SDI away and grab. That's supposed to be good, right?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like up B could be really strong too, especially if they're like high percent dare out of shield panicking and then use SDI away.
That'd be very cool. Yeah. Yeah, up B, grab, dash, especially after shine. The thing is, I'm like they sound hard in my head, but everything's difficult in this game. You just gotta practice it. But knowing when you're out of the hit stun for shine and then dashing seems difficult.
That is definitely pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's doable. I can do it.
I think Codering has been pretty good about that though. I've noticed him do that exact thing a few times.
Yeah, I can imagine. But I bring that up here because I was thinking maybe Zain, after this wave dash, he's confirming. He's like, okay, so the idea is like, during the wave dash, that's a reaction point. You check what the fox is doing, and he sees probably what he's looking for, which is the full hop, and then he can just up tilt. The problem with up tilting is that shield and shield drop punish you, but fox has to drill, right? So if he has to drill, then you can smash DI that, and it's not that risky. That's why I brought up the SDI thing. Versus Falco, and most other characters, you probably don't want to do it. Actually, I don't know. If you're at a low percent, you can just up tilt and hold down. You're probably fine. Versus most characters.
I feel like that might be better than getting the actual up tilt itself often enough.
Yeah.
To shield guard or CP, drop through back drink, then you grab cancel, then you get a free grab again. It's like, oh, this is great.
Yep. The thing, okay, I just realized I got annoyed. The kind of play that IBDW does, okay, it'd probably body me, but it's not the kind of fox that I typically struggle with. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to beat, like, fucking short hop nair, crazy foxes just doing stuff. But yeah, this recovery, or this edge guard was really good. So up air, shine, solid. Then it goes here. Up B stall is really difficult. If you can do it, go for it and put that into your gameplay. I feel like it's not reliable enough. But anyways, this part I do understand a bit more. So he's normal get-upping at like a pretty solid time. Marth could have upbeat here. But as he's normal get-upping, he sees that Marth did a side B. So that means that Marth isn't able to up B for a little bit, right? Because After the side B, he can't. There's some delay before he's able to do something out of it. So that means it's a good chance to normal get up, wave dash back to ledge, or short hop. Both have their own merits, in my opinion. So he does a short hop and gets the kill. Top platform. It's so weird that this is like how he wants to play against Marth. Like he almost like just died here, I don't think it was a good play. I think it's tricky, of course, because he's like coming through the platform, which is like difficult. Like foxes don't do that as much, but.
Yeah. Shine grab was really good.
Yep. Nice dash attack, dude. If you're under Marth at this like range, dash attack is money. You input dash attack while holding down.
Dash attack is stupid.
It's so good. You probably get a meaty hit too, and you have like more frame advantage.
In a situation similar to that, it's up to discretion based on like where the characters are and stuff. But run under up tilt is also ridiculously good, or like wave dash back up tilt. Any variation of like whatever the fastest way of getting directly under it. It's so broken.
Yeah, definitely. I think if they're at this angle, like a little bit further, then dash attack's better. But if they're more directly over you, then up tilt probably.
If Mark was like around the top platform height coming at this kind of situation, I think just go to the right to the ledge and then up tilt directly. Like super cool.
Okay. See, I just think about how Fox plays this all the time. That's just where my brain goes. So I'm starting to think you gotta commit to a juggle option to juggle characters efficiently, and you can't just try to cover every option. And that's super true for Marth because he has a lot of aerial options, I guess. So Marth can fast hold. Like you got to map out all the options that they can do. Marth can try to down air you to stop Fox from jumping and kicking him. He could counter, sure. He could side B stall. He could double jump. I should replay this so I know exactly what he has here. Yeah, so he uses double jump. That one's out. So he could side B stall. He could down air. He could air dodge or something. And so you want to have counterplay to both of those. If he had just full hop backward here, the down air most likely would have stopped the Fox. And I think that's true for like pretty much any aerial. So he waits for it and then punishes. What I was going to say. And if he side B stalled, then, he could have read that and then double jump backward that.
I think the down air there is always the correct play for sure. Because they can full hop back here you, but then you're at a very high height regardless. Even if like they're assuming that you're not going to back air, and then you can you'll get the back air. Sorry, you'll get the down air. They come up, and if they don't come up, you get your double jump back. So it's like
that's very true. I've been feeling bad about down airing recently, but what you said is very true. And look at Zain's DI, right? He's holding down and doing slide off. Yeah, okay, he's not. But if he was, maybe he had to be at a lower percent.
I'm not confident enough in the ops attack, I guess, rules and stuff to know if you could do it while you're in the L cancel lag with a downer like that. But assuming you can, that's also a really good option.
Yeah. Yeah, like a slide off kind of thing. Then there's just no hits done, basically.
Right. If this were me though, and I was Fox, I would downer here for sure.
Oh, you'd read his downer and then like downer afterwards?
No, I would just react to the fact that you used an aerial. I would probably go for this play without and not go for a ball back here. And once he lands with aerial lag, downer in particular, on a side platform, I would full hop, delay my downer a bit, then going for it in such a way that it's like a guaranteed grab afterwards, assuming they don't have perfect SDI, which, they might in this day and age. But if they do also have like front of the platform after, you can mix it up for a couple minutes. But yeah, downer might be better because it leads into a grab, which could lead into either a back throw or up throw kill.
Yeah, I think that's good, especially if you use the framework that I described earlier, where you just read one of their descent options. And so in this case, you would read the downer, and then you'd have time to set up your full up dare really well. And it's higher reward, right? So there are times where you want to do one versus the other. If Marth is just at like 130%, you might just want a full hop backer, but the moment I'm like, okay, this is the part of the matchup that I'm interested in, IBDW is like, all right, back to the top platform. Just straight back up there. I mean, it's hard to tell where Fox is going with this, but Martha deals with this stuff better than any other character. It's not easy still, but
I think IBDW should be more quick. If he's gonna go to the top platform, I think he should be like more quick about it. Because if he's gonna mix up like going through and then double jumping again like every time, then Zain will call it out like that long moment.
Yeah.
But if he just like wave landed onto the top wall really quickly, I think he could have moved in such a way that he could punish Zain like their jumpers.
A way to think about this that I need to follow more is to be patient. I know like against floaties and stuff, I'm very patient, but Fox and Falco, I feel like I gotta hit them at some point. They probably feel the same way too. But like, if you as Marth just short hop up air here, and you whiff, and because they went back to the top platform, that's fine, right? You can go for that. You're not losing anything. If they went down, you got a big opening too. But the mistake that I often make is I'll be like, oh, I know, I'm like so in their head. They're gonna double jump here. I'm gonna full hop, double jump up air and get like a juicier opening. And then I'm wrong sometimes, and I'll just get back here to lose. So yeah, I think I want to like just short hop up air at like a reasonable timing. And if you're wrong, you're wrong, and that's okay. You don't lose anything. So.
Try to sleep, try to go a little early.
Yeah.
So you can come back earlier.
Okay.
It's getting really dark now.
Yeah, that's true. This up feels pretty good. These are like the secret angles. They're
It's
actually
the most crazy dash run backwards I've ever seen. I
Actually,
can't believe it.
I think S-Smash just beats this. Because he was so close. I would have tried to forward smash.
Yeah, S-Smash definitely. So does down.
Oh my god. But I think it's not bad to like up B right underneath the stage because it's probably better with.
I think up B's great. I mean, I think it's disgustingly strong.
Yeah.
Here, especially where it's like you're not exactly sure if I don't know. You're not able to like. Maybe it's because he wasn't able to gauge quick enough if F-Smash was going to connect, or if down tilt was going to get him burned, or if jab was going to hit. But up B beats like everything. That whole axis.
Oh, you're saying Martha B.
Oh yeah, what were we talking about?
I was saying his decision to like IBDW to up B right here.
Oh, I see. Oh.
When you're slightly below ledge and pretty close, I feel like it's not easy to edge guard because you could go straight up, you could ride the wall.
Yeah.
Maybe that's more so the case when there are walls. It doesn't look very good here on Battlefield.
I also think that's more true when the market is less time to react. But I feel like in this situation, it's actually quite a lot of time to react. He's happy to pick the wrong option. So don't worry about it.
I think what he really wanted is to get like the up B drift. Like right now, you know how when you start your up B, you still move a little bit?
Yeah, so you want to snap the ledge with it maybe?
Probably. Let's see, look at what Zain had to do to punish that. That's not easy.
No, that's Hollywood shit for sure.
I thought Zain got tossed this game. And he lost a really early stock. or two. Oh, what am I? My brain's like messed up. I thought Zain was winning right now.
That was the wackest edge guard.
Oh yeah. So there's a little bit to this, I think.
I mean, conceptually, it's like you jump back to feign that you're going to grab the ledge, and then he goes forward instead. But like, that's only good if forward smash to cover Marth's sweet spot is like a good thing, and it's not. I feel like that's not nearly decent enough for the bait to be good.
Well, I think. One second, let me just watch this real quick. Okay, no, I do think what he did was good. Maybe not the best option, but like a solid one. So Marth Killer right here, right? And then he full hops. Specifically, like it looks like he could grab ledge, right? And so he drifts away.
He's ambiguous, yeah.
And what that does is that makes Marth want to do an early up B.
I see.
Because they see Fox.
Okay.
In some ways, it's better than just short hopping to ledge, because the point of the full hop is to elicit a response from the Marth, and that is to try to up B early to poke the Fox. Because they full hop, you up B early, so you poke them and send them away. It's better when Fox is at higher percents because they just get tossed across the stage. But so that's what the full hop does. It makes the Marth want to do an early up B, and then he drifts away so that he can get an F smash. Or he could maybe shine or something at that point, since it's an early up B.
I'm still very just sus about forward smash to Marth up B interaction. But it is, I mean, obviously, because even though Zain could have sweet spotted, he shouldn't have wanted to because of the bait.
Exactly.
And it's not exactly a sweet spot, it's the intel, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, conceptually that was fucking sick, but yeah, I hate smash on Marth.
Yeah, that sort of stuff is good against Marth's recovery. You gotta like make them want to do certain things, or understand like it's weird. You really have to understand what the Marth is likely thinking and feeling when they're up being at that spot. Another example is like Marth is below the stage, they have to up B, and they're at a low percent. You, as the edge guarder, you want to do an instant back air to catch the early up B. Stuff like that. You get a much bigger reward for like reading the Marth. They're back off stage with no double. Nice.
The fact that he DI'd it so that he didn't get the slide off is so unfortunate. He was like 2 pixels from being fine. Instead he was dead.
After the forward smash?
Yeah, if he hit the stage and all these slide off red blood, we missed it barely.
Oh yeah.
Which means you're forced to double jump and fly. In theory, he could be perfect. Delayed double jump, mango side jump, like the lower half of battlefield, and that would save it, but that's like unreasonable to expect.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he tried to do like a shorten, so that's good.
Do you know why IBDW laser is so close? Like, I feel like he gets like grabbed out of it like twice so far.
I think there's a couple things to it. I think one, he feels like he has the lead, so he wants Zain to approach, and Laser's kind of like gets that done. And also, he probably doesn't think Zain's ready to be aggressive right now. Obviously, there's a lot of like mind games because they play each other so much, but I think that's generally the idea. He totally doesn't need to laser. He has such a big lead, like the 2% doesn't mean very much, right?
2 games.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like it was bad laser.
Yeah, I'd say they're
All
bad
these
lasers.
hops in place, Zain's like, oh, okay, get grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Even at best, he has like a retreating drill or something, but that doesn't see.
Something I think I need to be a lot better about is post wave dash mix-ups. So here you see Fox, I don't know, being defensive or whatever, and so you want to wave dash forward. You can't just always wave dash forward F smash because that's reactable. Wave dash takes like, I don't know, 13 to 15 frames, then Marth F smash is like more than 12. So if they're using their eyeballs, they can totally shield. And so after wave dashing forward, Okay, if the thing is, the problem is that if I wave dash forward kind of aggressively like that, I'm just forward smashing all the time. And so if you play against me, you see the wave dash and you just put your shield up, and it's pretty simple. That's why I think I can never get overshoot F smashes versus Kev block, because when I do overshoot, it's obvious that that's what I'm going for. And so instead, after the wave dash, I should grab. I might run up and grab already, but what I definitely don't do is wave dash forward and then grab. So I think I should do that more. Wave dash forward and then like a short hop aerial could be good, but that's like that's more difficult. It's less of a direct option.
You gotta do like make them want to do the friendly fire.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game, like the full hop that we saw. Like that makes your opponent want to do something. Wave dash, the more wave dashes forward at you, it's like you always should be looking. Or F smash is always on the table, I should say.
Right. I watched this live. That was so hard to do. It was the hardest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I guess he tried to shield drop there.
Yeah.
And he gets up tilted.
He gets like
He gets
shield
up tilted.
up tilted like 3 times.
In spots like that, if you're like kind of in this weird, awkward ass scramble situation, just like, I don't know, light shield and then buffer roll away, or light shield buffer full hop. It's even better with Fox.
Yeah. I honestly think he could just full hop after the first up tilt poke him.
Mm-hmm.
The only risk is like if Zain short up there. Like,
This is so good. This is like some meta shit. Like if I play against Ralph, I would have to do something like this.
that was crazy good actually. I didn't know this. But like the slight drift forward to make sure that Fox can't do anything. If he does take place.
But with the fair?
When he initially jumps up to the platform, how he like drifts forward away from where Fox is gonna land. In such a way that like if Fox techs in place was the only thing that doesn't actually beat, he can't actually do anything right away.
I see. Yeah, that's an important optimization of the waveland follow-ups. Yeah.
Hella smart. I know Martha has ever done that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like one of those things where when you play Marth, it's like it's probably happened to you where you waveland at a better or worse spot. Like, I haven't thought about that.
It's that way, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you want to waveland on. The thing waveland on loses to is tech in place. So you waveland such that you're a little bit further away from him. And then you shield. This is still a mix-up. You can grab if they're going to keep shielding, but that's usually not the case with like quick players. Like if you play Ralph, he's so fast at just like shield dropping and like naring or whatever here. And what's been tricky is like how to actually get a punish out of that. But I think it goes back to like how he positioned himself on the platform that helps him. Because I would be a little bit too close to Ralph, and then like he would just get a shield drop aerial out before I could get mine out. But by being this much further away, you're outside of like nair or whatever range. So then, yeah, he follows him with the fair.
Even though he moved in closer to Zain first, he still had time and space to get the fair one.
Mm-hmm. And then I really like this forward smash. I'm starting to do stuff like this in the corner more often. Things that'll just offer a super high reward. It's like when you see a Marth just like, what do they do? They'll like nair grab you in the corner, or like just wave dash past you forward smash when they're in the corner to just get you off stage. It's such a high reward option. And so here he gets like he goes for a pivot F smash that like really barely whiffs. But a good chance like it could have just killed, right? Whereas I would have like, I don't know, I'd probably like dash back looking for something aggressive and it wouldn't come, and then I missed my opportunity, right?
Right, because if I got faired here in this position, and I'm a Fox player, I'm like, what's going on? And I'm holding the arc here. And then the Mark S matches me, and I'm like, oh, I know what this did, and I punish them for it. So, but by the same token, you could also spot dodge there, which beats the running grab.
Yeah.
I think waiting here is really come on. Waiting or like going for the poke down tilt to start him off stage, going for like a quick shuffle retreat in there, retreating forward there, something like that. Something like keep them in, and then you're just like holding a good position, like a threat to send Fox off stage.
Like, how do you beat like full hop here? I feel like that's something I struggle with when Fox is like cornered right here. They just full hop because they're like, I want to get out of here. It's so hard.
Well, then he's just above you again, right? And if you haven't done anything committal like F smash, you just up there, up forward there.
Yeah, and it could hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if I'm Fox there, I pull up and get punched like a lot.
After this?
If it was you or if it was like you or I don't know any other Marth in that vein, I just get like instant double jump up there, fail forward air off stage, and then edge guard it.
Where, right here or after?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, really?
But maybe doing the instant double jump as Fox is really good because it allows you to get up there so much quicker to the point that they can't react to you. I've been noticing a lot of top Fox just do that, like instant double jump up the corner every time. People have a hard time keeping up with that.
Yeah, it's a significant like spacing difference.
It's a big momentum difference there, or rather the initial velocity of going up way higher.
Yeah. So here's another case where I just get focused in on like how Marth is supposed to beat Fox here. So what he does is really good. So when you're juggling Marth like this, you can probably the standard play is they're in the air, you just full hop air them. You just run at Marth and you full hop back or full hop in air or whatever you want. And that's like the standard thing, and so Marth players are going to want to fair you at that timing to stop you from doing that full hop area. Sort of like before, but this is like a without really a platform in play. So that's why Zain fares so early here. And so the other thing you can do is run up and crouch or like grab the landing, like do a more grounded option that would beat the early aerial that he does here. He gets so much forward momentum that he gets an up tilt up. That gets the job done too. Also, when you're inputting the up tilt, you want to be holding down. But yeah, I really like that. And from my perspective, I gotta recognize which type of juggle option the Fox picks more often to adjust my defense. I don't know what I default to, but this is a hard edge card. Wow. This platform stuff is so weird. I've been practicing it a lot more. It's pretty good against Flacco, but Fox can move around it better. Nice. That's a really good height to side B at. It's one of the ones that you should do because it goes over jab height. And you land it, so every jump you could OMS attack as well. I don't know if you guys do this, but what I do if I'm going for an OMS attack, the last thing you want to happen is you fail an OMS attack by holding down and whatnot, and then you just die. Like that's how I beat Rishi. He constantly went for OMS attacks, and he missed like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the whole set, and those are just like free stocks for me. So what I do is I input the OMS attack and then switch to survival DI.
Right, so he's tapped down like in the instant you're going to attack and then go back to
Yeah, sort of like an option select. Another thing that like Zain sometimes will read someone's OMS attack input, and that ends up being a spot dodge, and so he up Bs after the spot dodge. By doing what I described, you'll like that beats what he does because you're ready to do survival DI. Do you want to side B at Mart's head instead of slightly above his head so that it hits? Yeah, that's ideal, but a little bit harder, right? Because if they do the jab a bit earlier, like it can get a little bit higher. But yeah, the ideal height for this type of recovery is just above Marth's jab height, and that should hit him. Yeah. He actually crouched. Maybe he dodged it. It looks like it. And he sees this. And maybe this covers shorten as well. So like he crouches to avoid that, and then he covers shorten, and then he gets something here, grab or whatever. Not great, but like, you know, he would have killed the shorten. Maybe. Getting a reversal there is the worst feeling as Marth, so like, I'd be down for that too. It's also better than shielding, because if you shield it, it's like hard to get the punish. Okay, Fox has a double jump, so this is not free at all. I don't know, he just like full hops here, and is ready to react. And Zain is so good at this. I'm getting better at it, but it's still hard. Like here, this...
Beating the Fox where he's the Y-axis is kind of just like always sick.
Mm-hmm.
You're just gonna follow him down, and you can react to whatever was over there.
Yeah, because the side B is so much slower, like, you can actually react. So, like, this one was difficult. I don't think this one was free. I think this was like a soft read, and then he reacts. But after this is supposed to be a guaranteed kill. It's just kind of hard. So he full hops in a way.
Ooh.
I don't know. The idea is that you just follow them. They don't have a double jump, so they can only side B, and you're out there, and you can react and just fare accordingly. And then if you choose the up B, yeah, you just react to that and you fare.
Does he not kill him with fair right here? Is that not what's about to happen?
He does, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say like, well, I'd be really impressed if he lived.
So the reason I like hesitated for this specific example is because I feel that here, yeah.
Because he's not reacting to up B, he's reading it. So what if he just, sweet spot the other side here instead?
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna say. Fox can just fast fall side B here, I think.
Yeah. The thing is, it's very hard on Battlefield, especially.
Yeah. Anything besides fast fall side B would lose to this though, because you can just follow with the fair and hit the side B.
You think if he just didn't side B once Marth goes about that?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have been able to just react, like see that he full hopped and then just side B.
Maybe.
I think at that point he might have been able to just run, like, still fast.
Because that side B's like really bad unless he Marth goes for this read.
Mm-hmm.
I think what would be really sick is if for this read of up B, instead of jumping out for a forward air, Marth jumps out and does a back air. Like, face, like, not trying to hit Fox, instead it turns him around so you can go for another back air to actually hit Fox.
Mm-hmm. It's just that it's hard to react to side Bs with back air, and it's much more doable to hit side Bs with fair.
Oh, I mean for the just explicitly for up B. That's it.
Yeah, that's better. Like if you're 100% sure they're gonna up B out there, then yeah, you should just do the back air thing or down air. But this sort of thing is supposed to like cover almost all the options.
Really?
Yeah. Um, 90% sure he read normal get up here. Fair grab. Oh, the mix-up. Okay. This pokes? God damn. That's annoying. Why is that? I guess he's angling like down. He shouldn't, but he should just crouch instead of angling his shield downward. Weird. Anyways, after the fair, fair grab's a legit thing. Honestly, he should just get shined here. But he dashes back. Okay, you can just fair grab, or you can fair dash dance grab to catch the spot dodge. And that's pretty much what happened there. Although he's at such a low percent, he probably could have just shined. If you get faired there, is roll away just a strictly better option than spot dodge? Like if he wasn't in range to CC shot. I think so. I think it's better. It's another thing Marth could read. Like post fair, they can read your roll away, just as much as they would have to read the spot dodge. But I think it's better. My other concern is I think that roll has significant startup. I'm curious. So in my Falco adventures, I've realized that roll actually has that significant startup. It's like, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. Roll has a freaking 4-frame startup before it's even invincible. And so what happens is I'm getting tech chased, and I'm like buffering roll, and I'm just getting grabbed anyways. It feels hella annoying. So assuming it's the same with Fox, yeah, 4-frame startup. So my concern is that there's 4 frames of landing lag after you get hit by the forward air, and okay, TLDR. I think if Marth goes for fair grab, you try rolling, it's too slow, and you get grabbed anyways. That's the concern I have. So you get faired, 4 frames of landing lag for Fox, and then he inputs grab. And I'm thinking the 4-frame startup of roll might make it so it's too slow. But rolling away is better, I think. Yeah, it's a much harder read for Marth to like punish that. Oh, did I just see what I think I saw? Oh, I outplayed him.
Classic. Yeah. I'm wondering if Zain could be shit with him. That seems really weird.
Mhm.
Not that it matters.
Some people don't know. It's just some people think top players can do it all, and they do it all perfectly, and that's not the case. Like, pretty sure Zain does not actually react in tech chase. Very few players do, I think. I think I've heard him say it on stream too. He doesn't like perfectly react to everything. And I think this is an example that I would show someone who's arguing with me about it. It's like Spark, Wizzy, Face Roll. They do it for sure. Maybe some of the Fox mains, but I don't really know them as much. But I'm pretty sure Zain doesn't reaction tech chase. The setup here is like such that he can't actually react in tech chase anyways. And that's the thing that I don't know. Pretty sure is difficult with Marth because after this forward throw, you get a wave dash at the right spacing and then react. And Zane's like walking here, right? So there's so many wasted frames. Like, it's not going to be a true reacting tech chase. There are other mix-ups you can do there. A problem I have there is like I'll just always read their spot dodge because that's what noobs have been doing for the last 5 years. So I'll just throw them into the corner, they spot dodge, and then I grab them, right? But people are getting better now, and so they'll do other options. One of which is full hop. So naring in as Marth is pretty good there. You can get him off stage or like fair or something as well. And it can also cover spot dodge. This game's too fast. Okay, here, this is kind of, I think, going to give me more examples of what to do, because IBDW has to play grounded. Dashes. This is so good. I'm going to keep getting better at this. So he gets shined airborne. It just all happens so quick, and so I don't recognize it, and I'm just like shielding and like rolling or something. Because I just want to reset to neutral. I wouldn't even say I'm like panicking in these spots. I just want to reset, but roll puts you in a lot of lag, and Fox is quick enough to punish it. But the point is, he lands, and then he inputs the dash. It's really good. He could just grab here too. Which way is he facing? I think that's another thing. You may be facing. It might be hard to tell which way you'll be facing afterwards. I was just thinking maybe he could grab right here. All right, see you in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this too, so if you want to listen to it later, you could do that. He's not ready. But yeah, I was thinking land and then just input grab real quickly. It's probably harder than the dash, but an option. Okay, I'm still thinking about this. If you get here and you input grab, that would catch them trying to overshoot shine, right? So Zain does a dash back, and if Cody read that, he could like run him down with like a down tilt or a running shine or whatever he wants, right? Dash back here. But to beat that, you could put a grab out, maybe up tilt or something, a higher percent. Waveland is like your final mix-up as Fox, especially on this stage. It's pretty important. I don't know why he's like trying to full hop and double jump though in the first place. I don't get why he wants to do that.
That's what he's going to do.
Yeah. Well, that said, yeah, it's like, Fox doesn't have very much aerial drift, and so it's already clear at this point where he's going to be, more or less, and so it's a pretty free grab for Marth. But then yeah, your final mix-up is to do a slick waveland. Always try to play around. That could have been okay. The reason I think this is good, in general, okay, so Marth's grab, right? It goes really far forward, and so if you're in his space, you might get through the grab. That's why Marth dittos, they'll be like running into each other all the time. And I think other characters can do that a lot against Marth as well. So wavelanding forward here is especially good because it'll avoid the grab in that sense as well. Like if you're getting tech chase, like dash forward could be good too. Stuff like that is good against Marth. Just to get like through his grab range. Yeah. I don't know why he spot dodges afterwards though. I'm just thinking maybe he doesn't get how good what he did is. I don't know. But the spot dodge gets him screwed there. This is so much harder on net play. I don't know why. Maybe it's my new. For me, it's my controller too. Clutch.
Oh, I saw this live too. That shit was heat.
Yeah.
I can't believe we lost this.
See, this is the up B right underneath. It's like surprisingly good.
Yeah, I still think Martha slams this. But
It's tough because if you run off and get burned, right?
you're in a tight spot. Well, I guess he has sweet spot. It's not ideal. You can Armada up the too.
Yeah, I think that's what you would want to do. That's what he should do here, yeah. Null does these kind of up Bs as well, like just like pretty close to stage, but just underneath, because he's really good at sweet spotting it, like by riding the wall.
Stupid game rules.
Yeah.
Dirty controller notchers always go through. That's the same with IBDW actually. That's probably a commonality. Having Firefox notches, you'll go for this quite a lot. You know, hit it crazy.
So, I feel like I'm missing something. Why do notches help with that? Don't you just like want? Yeah. How do notches help with this?
So controllers have like a very inconsistent reading of what position you are at. Like when you have it on the wall of a, how do I say it? When you have it on the side of the octagon, it's right, that's on the controller face. When you have it on the face of an octagon, it's really inconsistent what angle you might get. It also depends on actual controller stick box.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a notch, you can more or less consistently determine where it's going to go every time. So if a person that's like a controller monitor gets a decent controller that can do most environmental symbols, and they put a notch in the shell that they figured out is like this exact degree, then a person puts their control stick into that notch saying, oh, I want to go this way. And they'll go that way almost every time.
Okay.
So when IBDW goons know whoever does this upbeat, they're like locked into that notch as hard as they can. They're like, I'm going this way, like 100%.
Yeah. Okay, it makes sense to me now. Before I was like, oh, you're gonna be at a different distance relative to the ledge all the time. So like, why would you want to like limit yourself to like a finite number of notches?
So
But
it's not exactly limiting because you can still like not go all the way into the notch.
Uh-huh.
You can like fight against it and stuff, but they put your stick into it and it's like, yep, I'm going this way.
yeah, I think the key is that by using the notches, you know exactly where that's gonna be taking you.
Exactly.
But yeah, Armada upbeat would be the play there.
Oh, I can't believe that shine worked. What a great moment for Foster.
Mash it out.
Oh
yes.
no! Why did you do this?
I never try to punish foxes for this, but I should. I like give people way too much respect at the ledge. That's something Zane's really good about. Like, he'll just grab your ledge dash if you're not good enough. He will test you.
It's the most advanced form of an execution test.
Yeah,
Not respecting something close to
that's how he would beat Plup before. At least at Summit a long time ago. He jumps. Okay, another reason jumping is so good. Okay, I have thoughts about this. Jumping's good because if you get shined, you're just actionable, right? Down air is a really good way to beat crouching foxes. I gotta do this more. So the other thing I was gonna say is, I've watched. So at the last summit, Zain just destroyed all the foxes, right? So I thought, okay, this is the textbook. This is how you beat fox. And I think you were with us too. It was like me, Pat, and Bobby, and we're like short hopping here as Marth is not. Like, it comes with, like, a big risk, too. Like, if Fox just nairs here, that's, like, the biggest combo starter he could ask for. You just nair up tilt back air, just start spamming aerials, right? But IBW doesn't play like that, I think. It's very rare that he just, like, nairs kind of in spots. Maybe he'll do more later, but it's more about, like, using the platforms, and if he is going to do, like, a grounded approach, he's just going to crouch and shine, I guess, instead of doing a short hop attack. But I think that would help him a lot versus Mora. Like, you need to be able to do both kind of plays versus Mora. Another running shine. Tries to grab him. That's a specific type of drill, right? It's a really good one. It's like undershot enough for like... I don't think he's going to get dash and grab for that. It only hit Zain because he moved forward there. Like with...
Yeah.
You know, that's not like a dash dance grab attempt. Or Marth can't really be doing dash dance grab there. Technically he can, right? But like...
Why can't he?
Because he's moved forward in a way to like do a down tilt.
Okay.
If he moved forward there specifically with the intent to like get super...
So it's basically if Mark wanted to actually hit you or not, then it's going to work for him.
Yeah, if you want to grab an undershoot aerial, an undershot fox aerial, you have to like pretty hard read it, and I think the spacing is incredibly precise to get that. Because you have to move forward like a awkward amount and then see it and be close enough and then get the grab out.
Right. Okay.
I don't see that very much. Or at least I haven't recognized that very much. I think Zain was trying to do like a down tilt or something here. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, that Fox Dare is good at beating approaches pretty much in every matchup, right? Wow.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
The thing is, like, Fox is still sliding forward here.
unreal.
Yes.
I go to bed.
Tipper fair. I think if you got a tipper fair, that'd be better there.
That was great, the eyebrow down there.
Yeah.
He could instantly select.
So you want to be even higher than this.
So against Marths, i.e. you, Zain, maybe a few other good people, the hitting their head thing doesn't work anymore. You just gotta go above.
Yeah.
Or maybe you could go very...
I think you could have been a tiny bit higher. You should err on going higher, right?
Right. What if you SDI really hard away and up, SDI away and up, and you just air dodge out of it? Out of the first,
I
out
think-
of the first jump.
I think that's good too. If you can do that. Okay, so this is fucking insane. I don't know how to do this, but it's so cool. How does that spike, right?
I think it's so dumb. Not because it's like broken or marked or anything, but like this same thing exists with Fox and Falco and Falcon also,
Uh-huh.
and it's like so inconsistent, and the risk reward is so high. The risk reward is so low because it's like you could do this exact same thing, or like a bunch of different options that also get the same job done with zero risk as opposed to losing your whole stock if you miss spaces by like.
I don't think there was like a free kill here with zero risk. So he was doing the additional jabs to hit like extra side B attempts and air dodges, like you mentioned.
I think down B just kills him.
Down B here?
Oh, never mind. Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he doesn't have time to run out and up B even.
I would have to ran off rising down.
Rising down, I mean if he rides the wall, right? So
Maybe.
maybe wave dash the ledge right after second jab and then you can react to his up B.
Contact with the fans, that's what I said.
Wave dash the ledge right after the second jab. But like he could after the second jab he could air dodge. And that happens sometimes. So that's why you want to like jab more sometimes. The third jab in this case was bad, but like when you're edge guarding like this, like it's really hard to be like, oh, he SDI'd a little bit higher. Let me do another jab, right? You're just jabbing so that you get Fox off the stage. And then you said, wait, maybe wave dash ledge after the second jab. Yeah, I think he did additional jabs to cover stuff. And then he react to his up B with side B. React to his up B with side B. Oh, run off side B? Oh, yeah, that would work. Yeah, if he only did 2 jabs, yeah, that would
That's
totally
the
work.
B2K.
Yeah. So if you didn't do that third jab, yeah, grab ledge, then fast fall. Grab ledge, recognize that they can't side B because they're going too low, then you fast fall side B. I've never done that side B, but it's good, yeah. Yeah, that could work. But given that he had to do this, I don't know how to get the dare to trade. I could lab it some more, and then maybe that would work. What's up, Nick? I automatically mute people so we don't have too many people talking at once. Wait, I missed it. Full hop. Full hop is surprisingly a good defensive option this morning. Yeah, I mean more so versus like floatier characters. Even against Marth, it's like the thing is that Marth has so much aerial drift that like you could full hop and it's still not like a free opening plus side B, right? You just have to be good with your growth.
Like that against me, back blows, I feel very good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel very safe.
Nair, rip. Oh, what? He must have fast felt. That's why he didn't grab ledge. That's what I'm guessing.
Could air dodge those.
Mm. Down air? Nice. I gotta do this more. And see, again, like, he'll never approach Zain with nairs, and he misses a lot of opportunities because of that. Obviously, like, there's a lot of reasons why you don't. When you're a Fox, you're like, I don't want to nair at Zain, right? Like, that makes sense. But I think, I mean, you gotta play the player a bit more. Zain does a lot of short hops versus Foxes, specifically because they're going for running shines, and getting shined while airborne is okay. I would bet we don't see IBDW do a single short hop nair approach at Zain this entire set. We don't need to see that. Looks like he just missed the ledge dash. Okay, I already see a running shine happening. He repositions, running shine, right? Not that it's a bad thing, right? It's like, it's so good. It's like pretty safe. Like, Zain has to like short hop down air such that it spikes, and then there's still no follow up after that at low percents.
He ran into like pretty far, it seems. Almost from like one side to the other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He could full hop to change his approach here, but yeah, he committed to this. When Martha's at his dash, I guess there's like two main things he can do. He can hard read the overshoot shine, or the running shine, with a grab, and then Fox runs into your grab. That's one way to beat it. He could jump in response to this, which is pretty safe if given how IBDW plays with like primarily shine. He's not nairing, so jump is better. I really gotta think about that one more. If they just shine, jump is really good. But if they nair, jump is a lot worse. A lot worse. Oh, he did the Kev bot. He does some full hop fair, and it's really hard to beat. So post down tilt. I mean, here he has like the whole stage to work off of. So really, there's no super threatening mix up after this one. He could just dash, he could full hop or whatever, but he opts to stay closer and he gets like a fair. I wonder if that was SDI.
What the heck?
Might be trying to roll. This happens nair, Lance. Actually, that's probably a roll. Oh, that looked like a weird flub. I think he did what we were talking about earlier, where Cody read a early fair from Marth, and so he wanted to get under. He did a wave dash. I bet it was wave dash up tilt. That's what I would guess. He was trying to wave dash up tilt. It would have worked, right? Because he did that early fair.
Yeah, this is the best up tilt situation I've ever seen.
Yeah, definitely. And alternatively, if Cody did the full hop aerial type of juggle, that would have lost to this fair, right?
Yeah, I don't think I would ever even try to pull up here.
You should, I think. Yeah, you should. Yeah, because alternatively, Zain could do a super late fair, and that would probably hit the up tilt, and like he can dash afterwards. I think you want to play between Marth doing one of the two types of fairs.
I mean, hitting the up tilt's like you're way less likely, even if the mark's like plans to hit your up tilt, it's a lot harder to hit you on the ground up tilt than it is to hit you coming at mark like a nair out there.
I'm just thinking it's like hard to hit that up tilt if Martha's just like fading away and like doing a really late fair. I mean, staying grounded like that is pretty safe too, right?
Right. CC or shield.
Yeah,
Also.
maybe you want to err on the side of like staying grounded more versus in
And
an
I
attempt to
have
juggle.
definitely like been hard red with my exact timing, positioning, and going for an up tilt. On soccer mom in particular, we were just down there.
Yeah.
Okay. But then I just started short up after. Yeah, it's efficient.
And so yeah, I mean, with that example, if Wally's falling on you with like a late down air, that means he's doing a late down air, and so you could get a full hop aerial to hit him much before his down air even comes out.
To be fair though, this was an example of a up throw at low percent when he DI'd gone. But
Okay.
so the full up make is a bit black, but you're also right.
Yeah, I think it applies for both. Okay, again with the platform stuff, let Fox do his thing up there. Don't hard commit, because otherwise you just get backward. Okay, this is a totally different type of down tilt. I don't really do much. So you can down tilt in a manner that stops Fox from running at you with like a running shine. And this actually knocks down. That's pretty nifty. So yeah, okay, a lot of my down tilts in this matchup are just straight up bad. I don't know what I'm doing with them, but the good down tilts I do are like overshoot, like running down tilts to beat Campy Fox. But this one's a little different. It's a lot safer than just hard committing to grab in these kind of spots and hoping they run into you. So the down tilt gets that job done too. Oh, that's weird. I don't think he DI'd this, so Zain probably tried to do a full hop fair, which is an easy reverse fair. No, I guess he did slightly DI forward. I don't know. Something about that was weird. Here's another example of like, yeah, so Zain doesn't like reaction tech chase in these spots. I don't even think you can reaction tech chase after this. Yeah, you can't really. But playing this situation differently. So I would just sit here dash dancing, hoping they spot dodge afterwards. But, and then Kevin will full hop back air me. I wonder if Cody tries to jump here. Yeah, he does. He actually tries to full hop drill. Anyways, yeah, this is a good option to do, I think, when they're getting up. Just get it aerial out. Could like up tilt or forward smash, but those are much riskier. Okay, I like this. I was thinking Nair, but Nair might just get like the first hit or something and not be a very good option. Okay. I should have my my notes out and write that one down because I think it's really good. But okay, yeah, in those tech chase situations, instead of reading spot dodge, I can put a fair out. This is one of those super pro fancy looking aerials you try to do as Marth, and they just like don't work. I lost a lot of sets like perfectly spacing these nairs, and they like don't really hit just because I don't know, the hitbox doesn't work out. I think he might have missed his fastball, but still it's hard. Yeah, we just tossed him. He's so good at this. I don't know why. So he tosses him, that's all fine. I'll like get my down tilt out here, and then I'm always late to jab. I don't know if I'm like, if like my brain doesn't switch to like punish side B mode or not, but I mean it's totally doable because of all the ISA frames on down tilt. But I miss that often. Okay, so this is good DI by Cody. He can side B. He can actually get like high side B here, so edge guard's not over. Like you have to do some. It's not free. I'll say that. Probably could have forward smashed that. Here I think Zain could just short hop out towards him in a way that follows Fox, and you just fair to beat the side B on reaction. And if he up Bs, you just hit him too. I think that's what you can do here. But this up B height is pretty good. He might be too high. I know Kevbot's really good about this. He'll like up B and just horizontally sweet spot. Okay, there, he does the fair this time. I don't know why he didn't do it the first time. I think it's because of like Wispy and stuff. He was so close to the edge. Yeah, and in order to get that counter too. So he can't dash short hop. So he can't get far enough. So he plays it safe here. But here he's good to go. Does he dash? I'm gonna see. I wonder why he waits. Yeah, that's dash. Then short hop. There's something super precise about like when he jumps such that he can cover all the side B timings while also getting the up B. And I'd have to like stare at it for a few more hours to get, but I get the idea. That's, I think, a guaranteed kill. I like to differentiate between where guaranteed kills are, so I can just take those when they're available, and then know where I need to make reads or not. I do that a lot. I don't want to guess when I don't have to. I don't know what happened here. Well, he messed that up. He gets backward. It's fast. Oh. I want to watch some of Yoshi's game. Yeah, there's only one more game. I'll just finish this. Fox's tournament winner, dude. It's so stupid. It's not dumb by itself, but it's dumb because he could ledge dash across the stage, too.
Normal get up is hella broken for that.
It is, yeah. Wave dash down tilt. It doesn't really do anything aggressive off of it. Wow, that fair turned around. Oh, the patience. Why does he stay in shield here? Maybe he's looking for an up tilt? I don't know.
I think maybe he actually tried to roll back initially. Somehow went too slow or something.
Yeah. I think I always roll with C-stick now. Ever since I learned you could buffer it, I just use that. It's kind of bad too because I like don't actually look. I just kind of decide I'm gonna roll and then I'm just holding it. Let the game decide.
That was such a sick reaction from Zain. It's a fair issue like that. I can't imagine anyone else would do that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That's probably from playing Cody, the Full Hop Master, so many times.
Yeah. I guess to the point where you can see it. I just feel like if you had a backer out, yeah, I mean, probably would have lost. But
What? No, babe. That definitely is back there.
yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. That could have been huge. What is he doing? It's one of those things that just feels like, it looks like such a bad play.
That is such a bad play, I feel like.
It is, right? I think he didn't fast fall. He was trying to get maximum drift forward, which is kind of good, but yeah. He's down to do that, but he won't short hop Nair Marth jumping.
And short hop late there could be good. It would have been good in a few situations.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's something I think the Foxes should do versus Zain more. Zain will like short hop in the corner a lot if you just jump and kick him. This game is really cool.
Block shine instead.
Right. Oh. Damn, dude. Roll is so scary. It's like about to kill him right here.
Must suck on the hitbox that goes around your body.
I wonder what he was trying to do here. I think. Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to hit with that right there.
Yeah. Martha's falling down here. Martha's either going to ledge or he's putting out a fair, right? So I don't know why you want to get a backer out here.
Again, I think Cactuar dash up tilt just fucks him up real bad. For sure. And then he's get it back here and
Yeah, roll directly into Marth's body is very broken. Like, I roll so much in the Martha though. Roll shine or roll down smash with Peach. Yeah, Peach, Sheik. Oh, it's broken with Ices too. Like, I vividly remember losing a set to Toucan at the Maid, where he would just constantly roll, grab, or roll, jab, grab me.
fucking icy.
And I was like, this is so stupid. I was very upset. That was the first. Let me think. That was like the first and only time I ever wanted to actually LRA start out of a tournament set. Yeah, I was definitely mad that day. Except it feels so stupid, but it is so good. It's like a very legit option. Yeah, it can be good. Yeah, the problem with the Cactuar dash up till... Wait, by Cactuar dash you mean like run and then crouch?
Yes. Crouch to and the run and then just until.
Yeah.
I think there would have been good. He didn't bear until way too late. And IBDW had time to get directly under that. And it's in the corner too, so when you get the back there, it's just like sets up for juicy situation.
Because, like, he could have gone left, he could have gone to the platform.
That's true, but I think if you go for the until you lose them by and like
Mm-hmm. If you can get it out and you're really under Marth, it's pretty good. I just...
What do you think would be a good situation? Because since he can just go to the platform, and it's another situation where like either you go for something like that or you go for a full on attack. But since he can go to the platform, it kind of changes it. What do you think about that?
If he goes to the... Again, up tilt is safe if he goes to the platform. If Marth lands on the platform... I think the mix-up for Marth landing on platform is you read him doing a late aerial or like an early aerial.
Yeah, I think since it's gonna be fair here, it's pretty hard to keep yourself there.
Like Marth can just like fast fall and then shield on the side platform.
Yeah.
Which means you could have got a full hop backer out prior to him landing. So that's option A. And option B is Marth does a landing aerial, fair or down air, and you can wait for him to land and then full hop backer that. Alternatively, you could do the drill that you talked about earlier.
But I think since it's almost always going to be a fair, that would work, especially since it's a higher platform. And since fair is so legless, I think there would just not work in this situation. You have to do it rising, makes it not the true confident grab.
Yeah.
It
won't. Yeah.
So me, I would go for up tilt, assuming he's going to drift to the corner of the edge.
Mm-hmm.
And when he goes to the platform, I probably just like back air in a way that doesn't let the shield drop area on me.
Yeah.
Go for like a shine wave shine mixed up on the block.
That's probably fine. Also, if you read that he's gonna land on the platform, you can like waveland grab. You could, waveland grab. Yeah, CC up tilt stuff is really good. Just the main problem is just getting directly under Marth because he has a lot of aerial drift, so he gets away, so he's more like diagonal relative to Marth
Yeah.
or relative to
Make
Fox.
sure. Yeah, you have to really be aware of like the timing of how fast he's falling and when he's gonna meet you on the ground.
Yeah,
Generally, I wouldn't even go as far as say under. You want to be like under and past almost because that way. I find them a decent amount. You're probably not going to find a lot of them organically because obviously Mark is not just going to be like a full hop distance above you all the time. But if you're juggling him, for example, he's really strong. Like in this situation, it's pretty much like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you're juggling Marth.
Right.
Yeah, CC down tilt's solid.
The CC down tilt can be scary though because down air is not CCable for like ever. So
Mm-hmm.
versus down air, you're just shit creepy.
Yeah, he could down air. He could fast fall shield. Those are options as well. But I mean, the up tilt kind of thing is definitely one of those where it's like it's a really good idea. It's probably ideal if you can get that, but I think in practice it's harder. But you should just try it more to see how it works, how often it works, and then identify why it fails, and then do something that beats that. Neutral would be so good. I'm starting to use it more.
So good.
Wow. There's definitely like an up B combo possible there.
Yeah, I thought it was for sure.
But it's like a little risky. You don't want to miss it. Like I missed one versus how many blocks, then he clutch boxed me. I feel like he could have got like a fast fall side B at some point. Probably made it back. I don't know. This game's pretty close. You read the normal getup again? Oh, he didn't believe.
No, what's he doing?
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was. Oh my god. What a call out.
So here's another great capitalization on the tech chase opportunity. So he's obviously too late to grab, right? So you gotta play some sort of mix-up. Against good players, they're not always gonna spot dodge here. So he could do a fair, he could do a nair. I keep repeating it because I need to do it. But he could do nair, he could do fair, he could do F smash. And that catches other options like full hop and dash back, right? I wonder what he was trying to do. That is a genius. So he got up and he did jab. Truly revolutionary.
I thought you were being serious.
Oh no, I was totally
I was
joking.
like, wait, why? I need to hear this.
No. Yeah, I assume it's an input area. It's probably trying to up tilt or something. But that was hella good by Zain. Down tilt. I mean, given where he did it, it was actually perfect because I think he's at a bit of a frame advantage here. Yeah, and Fox cannot dash back here, so that's one of the main escape tools. So, again, yeah, down tilt, run and grab. It's a very legit mix-up. Yeah, my problem with this is that if you're down tilting Fox in the corner here, he's probably going to just snap to ledge, and that's not good. But yeah, before the range where down tilt puts him on ledge, it would be good. Grab. He almost ended him. How do you make it back? So he gets here. Ledge dash, jab, full hop. I like it. Which one?
Right.
Oh my god. Trickster.
How can you do that? Yeah, right. Then I could.
He rolls out of that. That's crazy. Good for his match. Okay, full hop out there? No. Got her. Nice.
Can you go back to that point? Is this the percent you just want to know yet?
The no DI stuff is particularly important in the corner. In the middle of the stage, honestly, it's a mix-up. Like, you could DI wherever you want to DI. I think it'd be better if you went towards the left side platform. That'd be a little tricky to follow up on.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, you can DI whatever, right, really. Like, Marth gets stuff here. This is, like, the most juicy percent to grab Fox.
True. True.
Yeah. It's a little tough if you went to the side platform again, but, yeah, forward smash is guaranteed here. I think you could have DI'd it better. I think you can react to forward smash and DI correctly. This sort of recovery started from a little bit too far away, but in general, it can be pretty good to go straight at Marth. Can go above his down tilt range and stuff. And then Cody's showing off his secret tech skill where you actually avoid going into the blast zone if you LRA start before.
You see his bullshit fucking dreams angle? Oh my god. Who would have thought? Fucking 21 years after it came out, like 18 years after it came out, Melee's gonna be pay to win.
Kinda is, man. Controllers are such a big deal. It's really dumb.
I went on Renee's website and I saw $300. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Is it Renee or Rien? I thought it was Rien.
Oh, I have no idea. My phonics is pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. I see a lot of her posts and controllers. Some look really good. But,
I'm still trying to buy from her actually because I'm down to about like $100, but that's not good.
I got one from Gooms. How much
How
did
reselling?
it was like right before he made like big posts about it, so I got him before the rush, I guess.
Oh, you got the TPP ones? Damn.
It might be a little bit of that too.
He emailed you or something.
I think Wally told me to hit him up, and I met him once, I think. So then I just messaged him on Twitter and eventually got back to me. But, yeah, I have a lot of problems with it, but I think it's more me. It may not be the controller. I'm always weird about telling if a controller is bad or not, versus like, because I always just blame myself, right? But like I get accidental double jumps, I fail down airs a lot.
There are quite a few that are like very explicitly controlled. Like there's no possible way it could be human error. Like the double jump thing, or like rolling after like doing outfits or something.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
What else? Oh, I specifically paid like $30-$40. That's like the most expensive thing you could do to get better triggers that are like cut, like Nez triggers, annealed shit. I don't know, like I just wanted easy to press triggers. Huh?
I think that the modifications you can do that are relevant are like putting a hole in the rubber on the button so that it makes actuating the actual button easier on the spring. Cutting the spring in half to reduce the time it takes to reach the bottom, and looping it, which helps it be more smooth.
Yeah. I assumed he lubed it too, but I don't know. But anyways, I got it, and like I was like maybe I'll break it in, I'll get used to it. Like 3-4 months later, I've never been able to power shield with the Goose triggers, and then I switched back to my old controller, and it was instantly I could power shield again. It's like, oh, okay. So the triggers weren't good. It might just be a me thing. My triggers have always been like super loose. Like my controllers are very easy. Like the buttons are easy to press.
Right.
And so
I definitely think that a person and their preferred controller are definitely a match that has to be made.
Yeah,
So one person's trash, the other person's treasure in a way.
definitely. It's so funny. It's like an anime thing where like
The controller picks you. Your hearts are bonded.
yeah,
Stick box in your heart and have one.
some Bleach Zanpakuto thing. Mint JPY
I'd be
thing.
so down to have like a giant fucking snake come out of my controller cord. Like a pipeline.
Nice. Yeah, just $35 with the controller, and then it just works. It's nice.
Wait, when did you buy a Mint DPY for 35? Recently? Don't tell me you did. I'd be so sad.
I got a JPY from Cyan, and it wasn't that good.
Oh, that's crazy.
250.
2017 are still expensive, man. Too.
Yeah.
I remember back when they were like actually being sold like in bulk from PlayAsia and shit, like 2012, 2013. We hated them. We just complained about them nonstop because we were just bitchy noobs. Come 2015 and later, it's like, oh my god, we need those old ones back. These Smash ones are terrible.
Yeah. The triggers I'm using now are actually like the oldest. Like, I've switched controllers. Okay, 2 of my controllers have died in the past. I'll say that. But the triggers that I'm using are the first set of triggers I've ever used.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I swapped out the Gooms one for my OG lubed as hell triggers. But now I can't even jump still, like and I paid for perforated or whatever buttons so that they would be easier to press. And I'm still bad at jumping and shit with it.
Oh, with the perforations, the
Yeah.
caveat with that is that over time it can wear and like cause it to not register sometimes.
I don't know exactly how it works. I assume it just he pokes little holes into like the rubber so it's easier to press like Y.
Yeah, because when the thing hits the plastic, it actuates to the board. I guess if you put a hole in it, it like collapses the center quicker.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Yeah, to me, when I heard it initially, I was like, "There's no way it can make that much of a difference." But supposedly, it's like decently significant.
Mm-hmm. What if? No, it's. I think the thing is, it's the pad, not the physical button, right?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, when I said the button, I meant like the little bump on the pad.
Yeah, you explained it well. I was just kind of thinking aloud because I was considering swapping out. Like I swapped out my triggers. That's a bit better, and I could swap out my buttons, but I don't think that matters. Maybe if I swapped out the pads. I don't know. Anyways, that was a good controller venting session. I must say the Gooms controller is generally good. I have some issues with it, like I mentioned, but the pivots are fucking godlike. It's so easy to pivot, and that's like something I asked. And what's funny is I asked for that, and that's something I didn't have to pay for. But all the other things that I specifically paid money for, like, aren't
suck.
great. Yeah. It might, again, it's like probably just a me thing. My controllers have always been like loose, falling apart controllers, half the screws in, but that's just how I liked it. Mm-hmm. Oh, grabbing Marth, you fool.
I love it.
So far, I want to say, I've never seen him do a short up near at Zain. This is the stage for it, right? Ledge dash, and he said, I don't care, I'm gonna grab you.
There's like an old scientific animal psychology experiment that I think would perfectly be analogous to this situation with like the whole non-Aryan Zain meta.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you put a bunch of monkeys in a room. Rather, you put one monkey in a room, and then there's a ladder and a banana hanging at the very top of the ceiling for the monkey to climb to get. But when the monkey climbs the ladder, he gets shocked, and then he just stops going for the banana. They introduce a new monkey, and the new monkey's like, "Oh, fucking free banana!" He goes up there, and the old monkey, and he gets shocked, and they're both conditioned. The old monkey's like, "What are you doing? No, don't do that." And they introduce a bunch of new monkeys, but they don't even bother putting the shock anymore. Because the old monkeys just tell the new monkeys not to go up there.
Oh. This is real?
What's that?
This is a real study?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's a real study. And then they take away all the old monkeys that had actually experienced the shock, and all new monkeys that had just heard not to use the banana that just got badly conditioned by the monkeys themselves not to use the banana. So then no one moves the banana for no reason.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's happening here. Maybe it's like years ago, they always did stuff that particularly punished bad Narians because that happened a lot with other foxes.
Yes.
Like, Cyrox, Auto, KJH, etc. They go for short up narrow puck time. But IBDW never goes for that.
Yeah.
Maybe if he did, we'd have more success. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's exactly the case here. The last 3 years have been just a showcase of don't narrow it Zain, right? And then now it's there are times where it's a great option, and I don't think the Foxes are using that, or maybe they don't think it's worth the risk. I don't know. I think it's such a high reward.
Marth is surprisingly effective, actually. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you why, but I feel like it works a lot more than it should.
I think the regular dash short hop nair thing is just super bad a lot of the time, but I think pullback nair is amazing. Yeah, pullback nairs are good, and dare as well. Those are good. I think the forward ones specifically are good versus short hop Marth. I do think that especially if you're close enough, and especially
more middle times nair is good, and not as much the late ones. Because the short hop you want to hit them in the mid, right around the apex of both your shoulders.
Yeah, I think you'd want to do a short hop rising nair, just to get one out quickly. But if Zain is not short hopping close enough to the fox, then that's not even an option still, because he could just kind of react in fair.
Because I think in the corner, when Marth's in the corner, that is, I think approaching a late, not fast forward nair is really strong actually. Because more often than not, they're gonna have to dash back into it if they're in the corner and they escape. But they have to.
Yeah, and I think Zain short hops a lot when he's cornered, and I think that's a great time to short hop nair.
Even if he's not short hopping, I feel like if he's above 50 and just dash
Yeah.
so tight in the corner, nair's probably gonna hit him.
There is the worry though that he's gonna dash forward. So when Zain is cornered, he's less likely to dash back. He's more likely to dash forward, and that goes under nair.
I see.
Depends where you put the nair too. If it's an undershot, kind of pullback nair, that catches dash forward as well.
Yeah, I feel like late ones typically catch the dash a lot better too.
Oh my god, that looked like an input error, but it's kind of cool. This is looking like a me kind of down tilt. It's not that good. It's you may as well just grab this.
Yeah.
Because you would want to down tilt if you read them dashing back here.
I think reading a dash back there is ridiculous. Not only ridiculous, but I feel like if you're going to read that, you might as well force it. If you're reading them just landing there, you should grab.
Yeah. Yeah, down tilt, not great in this matchup, but it has its uses. Nice defense. Make him really work for that. Some Luan stuff. Down tilt not great in this matchup. Yeah, I don't think it's that good in this matchup.
For Marth, no.
I think it has great uses, and I'm not good at using it. But
I feel like neither of these characters down tilts are very great.
They're good, but
yeah, they definitely have their uses, but they're not
yeah.
the best option if they're
It's fair is probably more important for Marth than I don't know. Fox is running shine or something.
Or dash attack or whatever.
He grabbed Marth.
How the hell?
What the hell?
Oh, he grabbed Marth after a late forward air, didn't he? How do you swing that?
So he's a madman. That's what he is. Nair. Full hops here. And then he dashes back and backers.
Oh, I see. it just so happened that as IBDW was running into him, he was able to react to it and just grab him and go.
Nah, dude, this was not a good grab. He was like, he barely got this. There's like,
I'm just saying, the fact that it only was even possible because he like was already moving towards him in a way that he could punish it before he was able to even react to it, and then he reacted to it on the ground.
I think Marth down tilt is insane to stuff the spacing where Fox would generally dash jump near. Marth would generally dash jump.
Down tilt and stuff in there.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna unmute you if you want to talk to.
What's that?
Yo.
Pause.
Oh, I mean not like his nair while it's already active. I mean like at the spacing where he would jump. You know?
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like there it's super good because, like, I mean Fox just can't approach at that point anymore, right? If he gets hit by that down tilt, and it's generally something like when you get like jab pads and stuff, you just like get so super thrown off, and then if you get tilted there, it's like usually a grab for Mark, I think.
If Fox jumps before the down tilt comes out, then I feel like big trouble.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about because at a spacing where down tilt would hit, like Marth or Fox could be short hopping over that, right? So I
Well,
still
I
don't see
It
it.
seems like the tipper would hit the point where Fox is leaving the ground ideally, but my thing is that you can't react to that. So you're like hard reading an exact position for Fox to sort of jump. You're hard reading the timing and position. When you put those together, it sounds like really hard to actually avoid.
There was one time earlier that I pointed out, Zain did a down tilt that would beat. It's like I beat like Cody like landed, and then Zain did a down tilt that would beat. Like, it would beat Cody running in, so it stops that approach. Maybe that's the same kind of down tilt that you're talking about.
Yeah.
It stops them from moving forward generally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that kind is good. I don't do that very much. Yeah, that's something I gotta think about. Oops. Oh, here the thing is like usually they run up enough that they just crouch it and then they like shine me or something. So I guess I'm not doing the down tilt far away enough. But see, it's a really precise thing then.
Yeah.
And I could be probably timing it sooner or something. Like the one time I noticed Zain do it, he did it pretty much max down tilt range, which is definitely good. I think it's like it's not a direct opening. It's a rather like you gotta read like what they're doing afterwards. Like you mentioned, it could be like a jab grab kind of situation where it's not like super true, right? But grab is the threat, yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, I'm thinking of it like it's like a low risk, medium reward option, right? Because like generally, like ideally, you want to start it from pretty far away, right? And then like because I feel like if detail whiffs, most of the time, it's super hard for Fox to just like straight up punish it, right?
Yeah.
So then like that's why I think it's a pretty low risk option as long as you start it from far away enough.
Yeah, that might be the thing. I'm not doing them like when it's far away enough. And then maybe I'm like always dashing back after the down tilt, so like they're opening me up there, but I can be mixing up my options post down tilt too. Like if it's too far away, like down tilt will whiff, and that's like their chance to like get some mix up going where they could like overshoot approach. But if I mix up my options post down tilt, then that's difficult for
You
them
can
as well.
make another aggressive read after your aggressive down tilt if you wanted to, like if you're able to watch where they are. If you're like, oh, I think they're gonna run in but not attack, and you're just like dash in again and grab. That's not good.
Okay, here's an example of him like trying to extend a combo opportunity but Marth lands on the side platform. We're talking about.
Yeah, this is also the exact option I was talking about earlier. so kind of glad we did this.
Wave shine and then shine. See, here's where like Falco is good, right? He actually gets a fat reward off of this kind of shine.
Oh, so stupid.
But-
But yeah. I mean, Fox, if he got that shine grab, that was a huge reward.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Zain is so good is why it worked, actually, because a lot of bad players will just they'll just automatically shield run the moment their shields hit, right?
Yeah.
They're buffed already. But Zane's like waiting for it because, maybe he's thinking, I want to actually react to what they do instead of just risk getting hit out for shield up.
Mm-hmm.
On Yoshi's especially, I think you can use a short hop right up there under the platform, and it's a guaranteed ground mark.
Ooh.
It's really broken. It's also on Battlefield too, and OD.
Short hop upper is hella good. It's just hard to do.
No, it's very hard actually. The one on Battlefield is ridiculously precise.
Yeah.
But there's pretty low risk.
CC dash grab. Did he miss his L cancel?
Maybe.
Do you know how many frames of landing lag it has?
No.
Scroll up, scroll up.
Somewhere here. 10. 10?
Yeesh.
It's a lot more than I thought it would be.
No, Nair's much less, yeah.
There's 7, yeah. Damn. Okay.
My hair is insane.
Tiger suck forward.
Backer's broken. Are you kidding me?
Honestly, I just phase out of like game time, like those falling bears like that, like from top platform. I feel like sometimes it works. It works, and like if they don't CC it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's so easy for them just to CC it and then they just die.
Mhm.
Did he see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
CC grabs it.
Yeah, it was like a true crouch.
Oh god.
So it's actionable in like now actually. And
You
then
can go back 5
now it's 10 frames. What's up?
You can go back 5 seconds. Oh yeah.
Just do like a nair there.
Because I feel like the only time I'm actually getting value, or like the risk reward for that back air is if I get back. And so like it only hits if you really don't hit it, right?
Yeah.
Instead of he was like already moving towards him and then got the chance to land. It was like he was spaced in such a way that it was just fun.
Yeah. It's alright. That back air is sus.
Yeah. That makes me so sad because I would have done that back here.
Oh, I was talking to Azel about this. Maybe I can tell him to nair at Zain. And then he's just gonna get dash back grabbed. And it's gonna be my fault. What's up?
Most likely, right?
Because the first seeds, or rather the first set of seeds in Division 1 get to pick their opponents, right?
Oh yeah, there was like a post win interview where they talked to Zain, and he said he was gonna pick Azel.
Fuck that dude.
Kinda.
I think the newbies should get to pick their opponents. Right?
Mm,
No.
I think, it's supposed to be favored for the guys who have been in Division 1, right?
Yeah, that makes
the
sense.
newcomers.
But with how Melee works, it's like we already know who the top 4 foreign players are. It's like I want to see the newbies kind of
yeah, and it's pretty hard to get into Division 2, and to get into Division 1 is actually insane. It'd be cool.
literally had to beat the person who was number 1 in the world until like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
That looks so handsome, bro.
And also he had to do that after like getting top 4 in an open bracket online.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And then beating whoever he beat in Division 2.
He beat Albert, he beat
SFAT.
SFAT, and he beat Huggy Bear.
Zach?
Yeah,
3-1, I think.
Wait, I thought he lost to Zach.
3-1 I think.
He
Yeah.
beat him.
And so yeah, I think it'd be fine if you reward someone at Gazzle. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
I always want to see how he get rewarded.
Yeah.
Was he the one that forced off Zach on FD then?
I didn't watch.
I don't know.
Because I saw that happen and I was like, wow, this is gross.
One sec. I want to watch more of this. But what was I saying? Yeah. So Zain versus Azel. I'm gonna tell him to nair at Zain, and he's gonna get dash back grabbed, and it's gonna be all my fault.
Yeah.
We're doing it for the data.
You gotta tell him to
Yeah, the data exactly.
hold person in, milk that late there. That'll show.
Nice. Up tilt. This barely killed. It was like B%. Running around like Marth, feeling wavelands. Doesn't matter, he's not the ledge. It's pretty nice.
Good JC shot there.
Dashes. This nail like shouldn't really hit, right? I think just empty landing here. I don't know. That's weird to me.
Yeah, no way Nair beats drill there, right?
Yeah, if you do pretty much any aerial, just the fact that you're coming in at this angle means that there's a good chance it loses. Maybe it trades.
Yeah. But he wanted to wait until he got at least past the side platform. I think they knew that.
I don't know. I don't really get that. I'll just pivot
Who do you
nair
think
thing.
Manic this forward smash?
What's up?
What's IBDW? I was asking who do you think has frame advantage after saying which that forward smash? Like intuitively what you suspect.
It's pretty. I mean, I just kind of saw it. It's pretty neutral.
Yeah, I think it was I think IBDW had the advantage, but it's like not like he can do anything with it because he's so far away.
Yeah, he tries to set up a running shine, it looks like. Yeah. So he hasn't nared at Zain a single time. I mean, he's playing the way he wants to play it too.
Hey man, he took a game.
Yeah. He did really well that game too.
Definitely could at least take another game, if not one set. It's like a few, maybe. Few lessons good.
Damn, this is rough. Like, if Martha is good at getting out of the corner, Yoshi's is not that bad for Martha. Because he just gets shine and he snaps the ledge.
I love Yoshi's.
Yeah, at the same time, I also feel like it's Fox's best stage.
Yeah.
But the shine thing is a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, it's Fox's best stage, but it's not anywhere close to what FD is, right?
Yeah.
Just get up tilted or up aired at any point on the platform, even though more standing at the same spot for all.
Zayn just got used to like how he was moving around. Ledge dash.
Oh. That's what you get for having cheater notches, bro.
Yeah. It was a cool set. I know.
What do you think about Cody like playing super platform heavy like in this matchup? Because I feel like the thing I was talking about earlier with like Bear just being able to BCC grab until like 70% ish.
Yeah.
Like, does that even make it worth? Because like hypothetically, if the mark just doesn't get impatient and it just doesn't challenge you when you're moving around on platforms, it's just like not worth it to do.
I think so. I feel like there must be more rationale to why he does it, and he does it so much, right? He uses the platform so much. At the same time, I think full hop is really good.
I think he just knows that low percent it's like get grabbed bad, get hit with straight aerial less bad.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to find a way to open up something. I keep seeing Zayn go for like I'd say unnecessary attacks. I think that was their own platform has complete freedom. I guess no one wants to play out or watch two people like dashing on different parts of the stage for like 10 minutes. But I don't know. I feel like he has no reason to do anything else. Neither of them have any reason to do anything else. Because IBDW wants Marv to come up and Marth wants to defend Fox.
Yeah, it's not like I don't feel like it shouldn't be like your default way to play against Marth. If you want to like, I mean, like I think Leffen does it better where he'll like just reset to neutral sometimes and like reposition using the platforms, but then he'll like his core mix-up is more once he is grounded, what does he do?
Yeah, definitely. Like I feel like
And
such
you-
a platform heavy play style is like I don't know. I think it's like the thing I was talking about you like with earlier about like how Foxes just kind of camp Marth, and that's like a quote unquote shortcut to the matchup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. It's like a short term. It is really good because the Marths are gonna do what I do, where they like full hop, double jump, try to like read you up there, and it's just not worth it. When you consider the risk reward, it's like you can just stay grounded and whiff. That's
I want
okay.
to ask about that because you said you were sick of seeing Zain and yourself like go for risky attacks at the top platform, Fox camping up there,
Hmm.
and then you get like back aired or killed or comboed, whatever. How does that exactly happen? Because I feel like I never get those. I do that explicitly versus like Peach, Ices, Puff, where it's like I make them, come up and then I get rid of their attack, or it's like hit them and cross the head, then go to the top platform. But I don't see it working versus modern things.
That's because I always read you correctly. Just kidding.
Not their person. Like I couldn't even visualize it.
So yeah, it's weird. Usually it'll be like, okay, one example is they're gonna full hop, then double jump, back air here, and then they just full hopped, and so I like double jumped, and then I just started my up air. I'm already getting back aired. Another example is, I think they're gonna go to the top platform right here, and so I see their full hop, and then I full hop or double jump, and then they don't continue their ascent, and they just get down, and then they like back air me from underneath. Another example is I try to up air, like full hop, double jump, up air or something, the top platform that they're moving onto, and they just full hopped around the same time, and then they just come down and back air me. Those are some of the examples. Also, shield drop back is a thing.
Yeah, I feel like playing the platforms can be super good. Like if Fox has a lead, right? Because like it puts so much pressure on Marth.
Oh yeah,
Like he's doing it when he's down too. So like I don't feel like it does anything. It's like kind of like flanking when you're down, you know.
I agree.
It's just kind of like it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't put any pressure on Marth at all.
Yeah, I don't think it should work, but sometimes it still does.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's why he does it.
Yeah, just where they are in the meta, I guess. But I think the way that Zain played around it was really good. I don't remember him doing a full hop or double jump kind of thing to contest Cody up there. And if he did, I think he was right like all the time. He was mostly doing short hop up airs, maybe some up tilts. Okay. Yeah, let me try to summarize some stuff. Oh, here's what I do. I'll just play it from the beginning at full speed. So one big one for me is when Zain knocks people down and it's like not a true tech chase. He's not always looking for spot dodge there and grabbing. He'll do like a short hop fair. I saw him do a short hop fair once. That seemed pretty good when Cody was at like mid high percent. Nair is solid too. You could forward smash there if you want to be a bit riskier. One time he did a run up down tilt there, and that was good because it cornered the Fox and he just ran up and grabbed. I think that down tilt is bad if it snaps them to ledge, but yeah, it was good spacing. What else? Yeah, Cody just plays in a way where he's just like, if he's not hopping around on the platforms, he's just running shining. I think that and like dash and scrap are the only things he did when he was grounded. Am I right on that one?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
he never wants to short.
Yeah. Oh, he did like an undershoot dare kind of once.
Did he? I was gonna say I don't even think I remember him doing a single like retreating short up there.
But see, that was on FD.
FD, yeah.
Okay.
It was a really good one. But yeah. we talked a lot about like how to juggle Marth and whether like running up tilt is good versus like wall hop aerials. I think both are good. You gotta have kind of some read on what Marth is gonna do, whether he's gonna do an early descending fair or a very late descending fair. CC down tilt is something that Fox can do. CC down tilt, running shine, yeah, all that sort of stuff. We talked about edge guarding a little bit, but I don't know. I didn't care about it too much. I didn't see anything here that like really changed my opinion on how to edge guard. It's just difficult, but Zane's really good at it. I didn't see a lot of platform stuff from Zain, although I know it's pretty legit. It's a solid mix-up that he does a good amount nowadays. But I think that's because Cody's just on the platforms all the time too. So, what else was there? Oh, the down tilt thing. Yeah. So right now, when I play versus Fox, I need to do only 2 types of down tilts. The down tilt that gets like an that beats a camping Fox just on the ground, dash dance camping. Overshoot down tilt is solid versus that for sure. The other kind is to stop Fox from running at me, and I specifically need to do that down tilt such that it will like tip her. Because sometimes I'll down tilt in these kind of spots where they just are so close that they're just gonna CC it, and like I don't get anything, or I get punished. So I gotta get them before they're coming at me. And if they're the type of Fox that's like short hopping at that range, that's a free dash back grab, right? So that kind of down tilt's really good. What else? Short hopping versus IBDW seems really good because he's only doing, basically only doing running shines. So you can short hop. Zain did like short hop down airs to beat CC. At early percents, that's the kind of stuff you have to do. Like, I mean, every character is very hard to open up at early percents. So if all you get is a short hop down air, that's okay. That's percent, and later it'll be something better. So short hop dare was good, and those percents. What else? Oh yeah, I mean, I need to get a lot better at acting out of shine. So both when I'm grounded and when I'm at short hop. So if I'm in short hop range, I get shine. I get knocked to the ground at the moment I'm grounded. It's 4 frames landing lag. I can move afterwards. I'm gonna practice that. What else? Every top to his defense at low percent has gone super good. Yeah, definitely. So you can't just get fat openings at 0%, or they're like very rarely. Especially with like I mean, this Fox is playing like super grounded all the time. Or when he is grounded, he's just doing running shine. So see there, even it was like a CC. I don't know what he did after. I think he tried to dash JC shine or something. But what else? You guys think I'm forgetting anything we talked about?
I don't think so. I took a few minutes, but there was a question.
Yeah, this is the fair I was talking about earlier. It's like a mix-up kind of thing. Again, just to repeat it to myself. I dash dance grab here looking for spot dodge, and then Kevin just full hop backwards. So fair is good here. Because he beats a lot of their options. Pretty safe. Still gets a knockdown too. So. Maybe I'll remember something from watching. That's an edge guard thing to talk about.
I actually want to talk about you mentioned the thing that we talked about earlier that had to do with being short hop warrior with like how it interacts with up smash and stuff like that. I kind of want you to go over that a bit. I kind of remember less about the competition.
What about it? Because like, yeah, Cody would never like contest short hop, Marth, but I think running up with up smash is pretty. You're likely to win that if they are short hopping. I think Nair gets you a higher reward, but yeah.
thought about this. Like, so usually up smash just like straight up beats nair, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so like I was thinking like maybe you just run in up smash and you just buffer crouch.
Yeah.
Like in case they fair. I don't know if that's like an actual like a common thing already. I just thought of it.
Yeah, whether they fair or nair. Yeah, regardless of what they do, yeah, you should be holding down after you've input that up smash, or even like during the up smash if you can. But yeah, that's super good. You should be doing that. I think.
I usually try and up smash in reaction to them short hopping.
Yeah.
So I'll run in and cactuar dash it. That way, if they attack early in a way that I wasn't expecting, or like not the way I read it, then I crouch cancel it. And if my up smash goes off as I thought it would, then I stop smash.
Yeah.
It's really good if you're not at 100%, like not even above like 50. Just smoke that for it. It's just like most mark players are going to be doing the aerial pretty late, especially during the corner. So hitting into the up smash early, once you react to their short hop in a way that beats the late aerial, is really good. And then if they start catching on to that, you can early nair them, which beats them like just jumping instant aerial. There are like so many ways you can approach attack Mars, honestly. It's just people are so scared of the harsh punish
Mm-hmm.
that Mars gets.
Yeah, and you gotta recognize what kind of Marth you're fighting against. If they're the type to do a lot of like short hop aerials, then yeah, like
Yeah,
running up
I don't do that up smash nearly as much versus you as I do for soccer.
Uh-huh.
For instance, Wally literally just did a non-stop short hop. It really fucks him up badly.
Yeah.
But you're very, very grounded.
Mm-hmm.
You like to read my movement a lot more than like read my attacks. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my.
Yeah. I'm just trying to remember what else here.
I really wish I heard more about that conversation. Had the last week analysis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that was a really good one, and I was like, why didn't I record this?
Yeah.
I'm better about it now. But, I know I took down some notes for it that I was working on a lot, and I felt a lot better about the matchup after that session.
You have those notes?
Somewhere.
So,
I'll look for it after this. It was just like 3 or 4 things. It was, my goal then was to just have a super basic like game plan versus Fox. If it's here, what do I want to do? Is that good? What does it beat? But I'll pull it up after this quick rewatch.
unrelated, Ducati, if you guys want to play after you're done with this.
I want to, but like I can't.
You sound pretty beat, so.
Yeah, I'm super tired. But also, yeah, I mean, I have to go to work tomorrow. Super lame. I'm really tempted to just.
I'm developing my cheek.
Oh god.
Oh,
Dork
nice.
asthma.
Oh wait, what's it called?
Orgasma?
Dork asthma.
Asthma. That's a cool thing.
I have one question that like it wasn't really like we didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
But what do you think about when Cody like full hops and double jumps above the ledge when Mark is like on the edge? Because I feel like I don't know, I kind of just don't like that because it feels like he's so prone to getting up there and then just instantly dying.
It's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I didn't notice it too much, so it's not a. I'm not sure. You need to.
From what I remember.
I think maybe Zane's like afraid of. I think they're both aware that Zane's afraid of up airing and like misreading Cody's asphalt timing. And then he's like too early and then he back airs him off and he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why. But I know you have the same sentiment as me, which is like every time I do that, it's bad. Get up there, you're just dead.
Right.
I don't know if he got punished for it in these sets or not, but
Yeah, if you, I mean, as Fox, you gotta, I mean, yeah, be aware of what Marth can do from those spots. So you can be outside of his up air range, and
Not on Yoshi's, right? I mean,
Oh.
I'm part of being tired like Mars, but
yeah, maybe not Yoshi's.
because on Yoshi you can hit almost the entire platform with Mars to the vertical edge, like rising to the vertical edge or something.
Yeah, I think it doesn't hit the like the very edge of the platform.
Yeah, like that's the very edge. You also can't back air Mars from there.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, like going on side platforms against like most characters when you're like trying to corner pressure them as Fox, I kind of don't like it because it gives them like a decent window sometimes. Like I think it's good sometimes if you're like on the farther edge of the platform, like closer to center stage. But like when you're like on the side closer to the edge, I feel like they can roll out so easily.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I definitely stay like sort of centered, mostly the inner side. And I like it because it's like so obvious what you want to go for or what it looks like you want to go for that you can mix in a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like at first Falcos and Sheiks all the time, they like, well, not as Falcos so much. I've only played unranked Falcos and fucking Rishi, not Rishi, what's his name? The Falco you mentioned earlier.
Squid.
No. The SF works at Airbnb.
Dequel? No. Ruchi.
Yes, thank you, Rishi. I said Rishi. Oh my god. I think that too. Yeah, and pretty much all they do is double laser from the ledge. But Sheik will just like let that shield, and you can just drop through the platform and then just tomahawk grab. It's like haha. So I really like it.
I'm gonna stop recording.